Mark Zero's XCOM The Long War. Let's play.
Hello everybody and welcome back to The Long War. So when last we left you, we were looking at our very first shot down raider in the United States. This is a medium-sized craft. It's a little bit bigger than the scouts and fighters that we've been shooting down and infiltrating previously. That means that even though we got a shoot down, so some of the squad died that was inside the craft, we are still going to be looking at more enemies than, you know, what we would expect from a scout, I believe. Anyway, we've got our squad geared up and ready to get onto the Sky Ranger. Let's go take a look. Alright, so these guys are a little bit green. A lot of our more experienced soldiers are in medbay right now or fatigued. But we've kind of got a little bit of a balance of, you know, people who know what they're doing and people who need some training. I considered taking a PFC on this mission, but I've decided instead to keep training up specialists because we need to get experience on some guys and then move forward from there. We do need to get some more of our rookies out, and soon. And I've got a couple of candidates in mind to do that, but for now, this is our first raider. I don't want to take any chances. I want to try and get through this as smoothly as we can. So, to that effect, we have Megatron, who is being now built out to be a battle medic. We've taken suppression. I'm not going the Overwatch build, at least I don't think I am, because the aim is good, but we also need a smoke grenades medic, and I think Megatron is going to be that smoke grenades medic. I am thinking about it, because 70 aim is nothing to sneeze at. We could use a medic that's designed to shoot. But long story short, we've taken suppression to start. It's either going to be rapid reaction or smoke and mirrors on the next level, but we need to get to the next level to think about that. Loaded out with an assault rifle, 2 med kits, and a smoke grenade. Pixie Dust joins us as our sniper for this mission. We've got a lot of people in tack armor. We don't have a whole lot of health on this squad, which is going to be a little bit dangerous. But Pixie's got the disabling shot, so if we run into anything particularly nasty that we need to shut down for a turn, we can do that now. Also working with the standard issue sniper rifle, scope, and one of our battle scanners on Pixie. So if Pixie has to move on a turn, we can potentially use a battle scanner to make that turn useful instead of having to just move and steady. Moving on to our Rocketeer, Leah Siren joins us for this mission. Leah's got a Shredder rocket instead of 2 regular rockets for this one. Scope, carbine, the aim is up very, very high on Leah. The health, not so much, so we're going to need to be careful about positioning. Necrogenic is our muscle for this mission. Necrogenic has the most health, Necrogenic does the most damage with the shotgun, and Necrogenic has pretty good move. We are building into the super crit build with Necro, so we've got close combat specialist if something closes on us. We've got aggression for just generally taking things out. Necro is going to kind of be our tank, so I'm going to keep her in the heavy armor despite the fact that it's affecting her move. Blumpus joins us as infantry Overwatch support. Blumpus is a specialist, so Blumpus has not... I thought Blumpus had covering fire already, but I was incorrect in that. So Blumpus's job is just to get into a position and shoot. Loaded out with assault rifle, battle scanner, scope. One of our 2 battle scanners, the more forward one, so probably going to be the first one used. And lastly, our specialist engineer Pico is rocking the standard AP grenade, HE grenade loadout. Pico is very squishy. Pico is very, very squishy. Good aim from the carbine, good move because of the carbine. Very, very squishy. I cannot risk putting Pico in attack vest or she will die a lot. But hopefully we can get in, drop some grenades on things with Pico, and take them out. So that's our squad. We're gonna have to be careful. The health pools are low on this one. We do not have our alloy plating yet, or the alloy vests, whatever it is. Those are 6 days out, so we gotta get through this mission without them. Let's go ahead and do that.
Touching down.
Alrighty.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. Our target touched down inside a major urban center, and there's a risk of further civilian casualties if we don't secure the area on the double.
So apparently we may have murdered a lot of people by shooting this UFO down. Like a lot of people. Okay, well, this is the UFO crash site in the urban block. So that means we're going to have to be kind of deliberate about Pixie Dust's positioning. But remember, the last time we brought Pixie Dust on one of these, he cleaned up really, really hard. So let's go ahead and see what happens.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike 1 is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is clear to attempt the breach.
Alrighty, it looks like this is a rooftop. Yeah, this is a rooftop. I don't know this map very well. UFO is right in front of us. So as usual, our job is going to be to sweep through this part of the map first. This is close quarters. This is very close quarters. We should expect activations right off the bat here. But we're going to clear this building and then move into the craft. So let's start doing that. I'm thinking we should probably avoid standing on this pipe and get somebody up there. Let's see.
Heading there
Look
now.
around this corner with Blumpus. Alright. And I'm going to take a dash with Leah. Actually, let's go ahead and scan. Do we want to scan? No, we don't have good scan angles. This is going to be an Overwatch. Okay. I was going to say, it looks like we're missing someone, but we're not missing someone. Pico is hiding in the corner. Alright, I'm thinking we can't install on the rooftop without a double move. But you have low profile, so let's give that a try. It's a little bit risky doing this. We might activate.
That's what we're looking for.
We did not activate. Okay. And there's Meld up here. Alright. So now we're going to kind of have to split up into a group here. We're going to have to send a couple people up onto the roof and have a couple of people on the ground in order to secure. So, I'm thinking we're going to put Pico on this corner.
Stepping off.
I don't like doing yellow moves, but, you know, sometimes you just have to. Leah. I'm thinking Leah's a good candidate to be up here on the roof. Was that an activate, or was that debris? Okay, it was just debris. We haven't activated anything yet. We're still safe. Megatron, you be the third up on the roof.
Heading out.
And then Necro will stay on the ground. And even though our forces are split, we're going to move as a team here.
Let go.
In fact, I don't think we're even going to take the Overwatch on Blumpus. We're going to move back and we're going to stay together. Alright.
Got it covered.
Overwatch it. Overwatch it. Let's see what happens. Okay, we've got Finn then. Alrighty. Do we want to go here, or do we want to go in towards the center? That's crap cover. Check it out with Pico.
Heading there now.
Clear so far. Alright, and we're just off being able to put Blumpus into the proper positioning here. So let's start thinking about our people up on the roof. So we do want to start moving towards that meld. Now, let's take as far as we can get on the blue move, and if we don't activate, we'll move up to the pillar.
I'm on it, Commander.
No activation. Okay, up to this pillar. Wow, I am severely impressed that we didn't pull something on that. That was very, very risky. Okay, let's look at down here.
Je vais vers la position.
Still clear. I'm tempted to start moving in this direction to kind of secure this stairwell up. To that effect,
Aye, aye, Commander.
let's do one of these. Clear, okay. Now this is garbage cover over here, so we're going to stay where we are in Overwatch. I'm not going to be risky with Pico because Pico has low health. Now I could move up with Leah, but I could also steady a rocket with Leah. Kind of a tough choice. We know we're going to have contact over here. Like, we know we're going to get contact this way. I don't feel like being that brave.
Heading to that location.
We're going to go here, and we're going to steady. Kind of a ridiculous steady because we're not going to stay in that position, but I don't want to move further than Megatron and activate at this point in the turn. To the same effect, I don't want to move up yet. Let's Overwatch.
Je surveille le coin.
Pixie, just steady it, so you can take the head off of whatever shows up if something does. Okay.
Wait, did you hear something?
Alright, we've got an idea where they are. Let's start moving in this direction. Okay. We've got a clue. Let's try over
Rejoins
here.
la position.
Okay. We can almost get up to the meld. We're going to do a similar maneuver this time. I'm anticipating an activation this time, though, so... You know what? Let's even do one of
Heading
these.
to that location.
Still clear. Okay. And we can get the meld next turn. I'm not going to be ballsy. This is not going to pop yet. We can get to this meld on the next turn. We're staying in good cover. And to that effect,
Moving.
that'll probably be a steady weapon. I'm going to move you last because once I move you, you can't do anything.
Heading out.
Okay. You know the whole old phrase, it's quiet, too quiet?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm anticipating some kind of really nasty activation coming up soon here. I don't want line of sight here, so let's move it up, but not up far enough to see anything. And at this point, I'm comfortable moving Pixie.
Moving to position.
Okay, steady your weapon. Overwatch it.
Eyes on the prize.
Got it
Overwatch
covered.
it.
On my way.
Move up a little bit. We know we can be there. It won't be a problem. Leah, steady the rocket. Here they come.
Target.
Okay, that was 1, 2, 3 thin men. We missed the Overwatch. 3 thin men. And they're outside the building and running towards the UFO. Okay, so we can get the meld. Nobody's really got eyes on them, but they're over here. Okay.
I'm rolling.
Let's get this meld.
Got the goods.
Wow, 15. That means the aliens are slightly outpacing me on the research front. Alright, Necro. We need to start encroaching.
Je suis en route.
Now we know that they're in this general area, so I'm tempted to put Leah up on this wall. This looks like an okay place to do it. I am a little worried about them coming up, and I need to have corner cover here.
Moving.
Okay, we've got a visual on one. And a really good chance to hit him. I'm tempted to take that. Right, we also need to move Pixie into a position where he can hit.
I'm on it, Commander.
Alright, we've got to look at him. I'm going to steady it. We want to start moving Blumpus this way. So we're going to sacrifice the Overwatch.
Stepping off.
Over here. This is probably just going to be... You know what? I'm almost thinking you're the only one they're going to really shoot at. I'm thinking you're going to hunker it down this time. Yeah, I'm thinking just a little bit closer. Okay, you're in full cover. I'm not so worried. This Overwatch probably won't hit anything. I could put Pico in a position where she could shoot. She is reasonably accurate with the Karma. That is a long way away. I'm thinking, again, Pico's health is very low. Better safe than sorry. Watch it. Okay, let's see what they do. Unfortunately, this means we've given them a turn to think about it, but... Okay, here comes the flanking maneuvers. Come on, Meg, hit him. Or not.
Shot failed to connect.
Alright, these guys are our #1 priority, these two Overwatches. We cannot break Overwatches. It's worth being aware of here. We cannot break Overwatches. We get 2 shots. Sniper can see all of them. Okay. We've got 100, an 82, and an 82. So we can definitely kill this guy. We could disable one of their weapons. We could suppress for another Overwatch. In a worst case scenario, in an imperfect world, we can run the gauntlet. That is a terrible rocket. I mean, that is a terrible rocket. Which is a shame, because it could potentially solve our problems here. What about a scatter? Or not a scatter, a shredder. Is a shredder more accurate? Not even a little bit, and way less effective. Okay, we'll have to think about that. If I could get here without being seen, I could possibly get a grenade. But the key element there is without being seen, and I think that's not possible. The fact that they all went on Overwatch kind of screws us here. We're in a bad position to deal with Overwatches.
Bien, commandant.
Okay, we got 2 of them. Alright, so we know for a fact we can't move any further without taking an Overwatch. We can flash this guy. Come on. It's really, that is threading the needle as far as a flashbang is concerned. But we know we can't get up beyond there. And I really, really strongly doubt that we can't get, or that we can get to there. Yeah, it's not even a question. We cannot get to there. But Blumpus is out of their range.
Already there.
So we're going to start working on flanking them. In the meantime... How's this rocket look? 1.9. That's more acceptable, though I'm not crazy about the idea of firing a rocket at one thin man. 100% would be really nice. Don't mind me while I think here. I know this isn't very entertaining. I don't know. Something, but... I don't know. Something witty. Genitalia joke. Something witty. What can these guys do for damage here? This guy could either take a shot up at Leah or could spit at her. One of these guys could spit at Meg. The other one could fire. We could suppress. Do we have a visual on these guys? Yeah, you have a visual on everything. You've got a 73 to hit. I'm thinking we should just take the odds here. So, what we're going to do... We're going to take the odds. We're going to see if we can kill one and suppress the other here. And we're going to see if we can just damage this guy. So, I'm thinking this guy will hopefully be the one to die. Come on, Pixie. Alright, not bad. I'll take 4 damage. Honestly, I will. I will take 4 damage. 4 damage is not terrible. Oh. But my whole plan was hinging on suppression, and you can't. So... Overwatch them. What have you got? You got a 39% chance to hit him. How's the pistol? Completely the same. Alright, well there's not a whole lot you can do, so you might as... Excuse me, you might as well take this shot. I've got the hiccups. Nice! Okay, that was unexpectedly good. Alright. So now, can we move Pico? That guy's still got an Overwatch shot. But I don't think he can hit.
Roger that.
Okay, cool. Just made it. We've got a 41. Let's try it. No, no such luck.
That is not good.
Yeah, I know it's not good, Pico, but you did your best. Okay. We could either overwatch this guy to keep him where he is, or we can fire at him and try to lower his damage. If we overwatch him, he's probably going to fire at us anyway. I'm gonna hunker it. I'm paranoid about being shot at. I hear drones. There's an Overwatch. Did not fire, went back on Overwatch. Okay, well, you're boned. Guess what happens now? We've got an 82% chance to hit you. We're gonna take it. We're going to miss.
Missed the target.
These things love their Overwatches, unfortunately. We've got a 40. There's a joke in there somewhere, I'm sure of it. Something involving an alcohol portion. Still got a 41 to hit with Pico. Can we grenade it? We could grenade it. Can we get a grenade over here? We cannot grenade that. So we could grenade it. That guarantees the kill, and it guarantees we don't get a corpse. Lumpus really can't get into a good position here. I can get up to here, and then I can kind of get behind cover. That's fine. I could try to run this Overwatch with Necro. I don't think this guy could Overwatch me. If I can eliminate this other punk, we can get a flank. Let's try it. Nope.
Adjusting sights.
Okay. Let's try again. Come on. There we go. Megatron is a hell of a shot. I might have to make Megatron a sort of a shooting medic. Anyway, so I think we're safe to move up here because this wall is obscuring the Thin Man. Thankfully, I did not pay for that. Necro, please remove the problem. Good night, nurse. Okay. Excellent. Excuse me while I have a sip of my glass of soda. I will not say what kind of soda, because I do not have any particular affinity for branding. Alright, so now that we've cleared that Thin Man pod, now we start moving in towards the UFO. We know we've got drones. Sounds like it's just drones and the Outsider. Would be cool if it is.
On the move.
Alright, we've got this side covered. Weapon steadied. Alright, well, Blumpus, you were doing a really great job of running all the way over here, but now we have to have you relocate. We apologize for the inconvenience. This is why you run on the treadmill.
Aye, aye,
Move
Commander.
over back to here. Reload it.
Rock.
And yeah, slow and methodical wins the race here, I think. I do not want to move forward with Pico because of the low health. I know I keep saying this over and over again, but it's the truth. Alright, we're clear over here. I'm thinking we're going to do a two-pronged move in here. We're going to move towards here to see if the meld is still active. And then we're going to do a two-pronged insertion into the craft. And I'm thinking, let's just watch for now. And again, watch. Leah, steady it. Alright.
Hey, you hear anything?
I do. I do believe I hear more than anything, in fact. Okay, so we've got meld here. Let's move towards this meld. And I know we got meld over here as well. So even though we've got an out-of-place sniper, we will work with that. Let's dash it over here. And in the next turn you will cover. Leah. Yeah, all the way to here. We're gonna set up to take this side of the UFO right now, basically. I kind of want to take a shorter move here. Let's see, can we get to here? Alright. It's looking like that's beeping pretty fast here, so we need to move quickly if we want to try to take that. And we're clear. Pixie, you're not going to be of much use over there. Same thing with you. Alright, so we're relocating. We might as well fully commit to relocating. And we know we can get Pico over here without a problem. If nothing else, even if we don't get the meld, we'll know that this side of the UFO is clear. And yeah, let's put it down over here. We won't have the steady aim anymore, but that's okay. We'll live with that. Waiting to see when those drones show up. Okay. So... actually, I can hear the meld. Yeah, meld's gonna go this turn. We're running and gunning. Let's move up and see if we activate. No. Okay, run and gun time. Now we just gotta hope they're not in this corner, which they might be. But I'm more inclined to be worried about the interior of the UFO than that corner. And I thankfully did not pay for it. We have 15 meld in hand. Now we're gonna start working on going into this UFO. I know we've got another... oh. I thought we had another meld canister over here, but it looks like it was a rock, so I'm glad we didn't go that way. XCOM is funny sometimes. Gonna follow this tactical data. I think that this might be a meld canister. No, actually it's a support beam that burned down when the UFO hit it, because I'm intelligent. Can we really see? We can kind of see in here. Let's completely see in there. Yep, no activation. Good. And now we need to start thinking about like moving Leah down and steadying a rocket. Can we reload? No, we have to overwatch this one. Pixie is gonna have to move down at this point. We're all gonna have to move down at this point. Because even though it would be amazing for Pixie to get a shot from this vantage point, it's also very unlikely. It would be like taking a shot through this little hole in the roof. So,
Moving.
let's just focus on keeping the squad together and getting good firing angles. Steady it. Blumpus. You're gonna just straight up move up. We need to get you closer to the front line at this point. With that 7 health. Plus you're gonna be throwing a battle scanner soon. Megatron.
Running.
Let's move you up here as well. I hate abandoning that roof without getting any good shots from it, but you know what? It's necessary at this point. Okay.
Vous avez entendu?
Up, here they come. Okay, not active yet, but that was 3 drones. We know where they are. We didn't even have to blow a battle scanner. We know they're on the other side of this door. Which means the outsider is possibly in here or over here. You'll see what I'm talking about when we breach. Usually they're in this room. And now granted, we are talking about Long War. He might be in here, might even be on this side of the building. I know I've predicted where the outsider is in the past to just fantastic effect. But now what we're going to do is we're going to try to set up an Overwatch trap.
Heading out. Roger, got my eyes on.
Alright. Let's see. I'm thinking over here would be good for you.
Come get some.
Come get some. Let's keep a little bit of high ground here.
Scanning.
Leah, you're the most important one here. Because you're going to be able to, like, fire a rocket that's going to kill all of them if they come out. So I'm thinking... steady it here. Now, I could activate them all with Necro right now and put them into, Overwatch fire, but... I'd rather move here and reload. And we can forcefully activate next turn if necessary.
Headed there now.
Pixie. Steady it. Let's see if they come out of their own volition or if we gotta go in and get them. Or they're gonna come this way. That's 2 down. And 2 to go. I miscounted. Okay. Alright, the good news is that we caught the flank. We can reposition. We can also take 2 shots. But I think it's high time that we fired a rocket. Do we have an intact power source in here? No, we don't. I have been waiting to fire a rocket for a very long time. Even though I don't know if it's even really that good of a rocket. You know what? I'm tempted to save it because I feel like we can kill these guys. Let's use it as a last resort. Blumpus, you got 100%. And you're going to take him out. Good. 1 down. And... Pico's got an 85, but Pico's not going to kill it. I don't think we've gotten a kill on Pico yet. honestly. I don't think we have. You know what I think that means? I think that means we go for it on Pico. And I think that means we go for it with one of the many, many grenades she's carrying.
Suck on this.
There we go. And it did just enough damage. Literally just enough damage. Okay. So now we're going to move it in.
Double time.
Alright, now we don't want to get too aggressive here because we don't have a lot of moves. Let's take a peek. Nope, that's not going to be a peek. Alright. I'm okay with that. Pixie. Now, I don't know if there's a bug here that's going to make me regret this, but I'm going to try throwing a battle scanner into the center of the room here. I might regret this. We'll see. If it opens the door, we might be screwed. Yep, it opens the door. Okay. But, you know what? We didn't pay for it. I do not see an outsider. There is a possibility that he's up there. More likely than not. Can we get a battle scanner in where we need to? No, we can't. Alright.
We'll go.
Move in there. And Megatron, you've got a pretty good firing angle where you are. Alright. Okay. So now comes the fun.
Je vais vers la position.
I'm anticipating that he's in here, because this is like the main control room. This is where they fly the Raider from. So, let's take some time. I mean, we've got all the meld we're going to get at this point. So let's take a moment and get ourselves in good firing positions to deal with this punk.
Location
I
confirmed.
think I can get a decent rocket from here if I need to. Honestly, I'm going to just stand out in the open here and steady. Because I'm more concerned about a line of fire than anything else.
Time to motor.
I'd like to be able to reload, but, you know, I'd have to take a second turn for that. I might even take a second turn for that. I know it's overly cautious, but, you know, is what it is.
This.
I probably should have even stood Pico out in the open, like right behind Necro. And
Stepping off.
here's fine. Okay.
Okay, je surveille la zone.
Let's see if we get a audio cue. I'm hearing oh, he's not in there. Okay. Change of plans. Let's clear it, just to be sure.
What was that sound?
Oh, I'm hearing multiple pods. On the bright side, those computers are intact, so let's get the hell away from them. He's in the other side of the ship. Okay, we've got contacts here, and it sounds like we've got contacts here. We have more than one pod. Okay.
Moving out.
Pixie, pull it back. Steady your weapon. Plumpus is going to get his reload turn, or her reload turn. No, don't steady in place. I was thinking steady in place, but don't steady in place. Steady it here. Necro. All the way to this
C'est
corner.
parti.
Okay. Blumpus.
Heading to that location.
Reload it.
Oh yeah.
Megatron. I can't put you in a great position, unfortunately.
Position confirmed. Affirmative. Covering now.
And Pico, you're gonna be on this wall.
Moving to designated position.
Not that I'm crazy about you being on this wall, but that's where you're gonna be. Oh crap.
They've got me flanked.
Okay. Well, they just activated. They shouldn't have a turn. Oh, CCS goes off. Good. Okay, so we've got 3. Okay, guys, everybody calm down. Everybody take a deep breath. We're gonna get through this. It's all gonna be okay. I promise. We're gonna go. We're all gonna go out for milkshakes after this. All right, Blumpus has 2 shots. And they're all good. Let's see. Pico could grenade the hell out of everything, but that includes grenading the hell out of our own guys. So we're gonna have to move people. Leah could rocket, but Leah's not going to rocket. Yeah, you're pretty much ineffective here, Pixie, because sniper rifles do not do good things at close range.
Aye, aye, Commander.
You got a 100% chance to hit with your pistol, though. I like that idea. Yeah, take that guy. Alright. A little bit of weakening. Not bad. Which should hopefully give Leah
On my way.
the ability to do this. Even though she's got a carbine. Really? Well, I can't even blame you. That's the weapon you're using.
En position de tir.
That's not you. You hit the shot just fine. Do. Take out the guy in the back. Sit down. Adieu. Alright. Pico. We've got one nice and weakened up for you. There you go. And Blumpus, you got 100%. Finished.
Target eliminated.
All gravy, baby. Okay. So now we still got an outsider to worry about, and we know he's not here, so
Roger. Got my eyes on.
Position confirmed.
move up.
Roger. I've got my eyes on it.
Now I doubt the outsider's going to path into us, but let's take a few turns here.
Ready to rock. J'ai rechargé.
Reloaded.
Oh, I just reloaded the pistol like an idiot.
Let's do this.
Good to go.
Alright.
Back in.
Well, you know, it's important to have a fully loaded pistol. Why did that carbine take so much longer to reload?
Quiet. Did you hear something?
Carbine took like a week to reload. Okay. Incidentally, I should have moved Necrogenic up to the door, you know, before I reloaded, instead of being dumb. Alright. Well, Pixie,
I'm rolling.
take your sniper rifle back out. Steady your weapon. Blumpus,
Let's do this.
right up to that door, please. Alright. Now, we're going to do something a little risky here. We're going to try to clear this flank. We might activate. No activation. Okay, good. So, that means you're going to start sneaking around this way.
Okay.
Clear. Not moving up further than that. And Leah,
Moving.
steady a rocket from there. Megatron, you're going to go around with Pico.
Yes, sir.
You guys are going to be battle buddies here. What do we got? Alright. We're steadied over here. We're steadied over here. Necro can run and gun again. Let's see what's behind door number 3.
Open fire.
2 outsiders are behind door number 3.
They're repositioning on us.
I should have activated that with a freaking rocket. Alright. Life just got interesting. You can't see either one of them? Really? Neither can you? Can you hit one of these guys with a shredder? Okay. Well, you got a chance to open up this guy's face. So, Blumpus, move it back. We need a standard issue, really heavy-hitting rocket here. Can you do that? Finally, we shoot a rocket. Oh my god. Oh my god. Really? That really was a thing that you just did, Leah. Holy... I can't get Necro out of there. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Leah, what did you just do? Oh, okay, well.
That's affirmative.
I
Pop and smoke.
don't even have words. I can't even believe that. We have to kill one of these outsiders right now.
Copy that.
From terrible... Oh my god. We have to kill the... It has to be this one too. And you can't reach. At all. Okay. Alright, well then there's no point in you standing out here in cover. Now I could disable him. Or I've got a 67 to shoot him. We're not going to kill him this round. Okay, well. Come on, we need this disabling shot. Okay, we're kind of screwed now. Completely. Alright, you've got to lock him on Overwatch.
Roger. Tracking.
This is going to be the most painful turn ever. Who'd you kill? Oh my god. Okay, well. The good news is that you missed. We have a handful of turns to save Megatron, who went from full health to nothing in a heartbeat. Okay, so what can we do? Other than never trust a rocket again. But I need that shred, though. Ugh, but now, see, now we don't have the steadied shot. Okay, well... You better hit that. We're gonna need to pull literally all the stops here. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Take out this cover, come on. Nothing. Not even a thing. At all. We need that shred. We're not gonna get it. There's no cover here. That rocket screwed us so hard. So incredibly hard. Okay, we gotta focus on taking this guy out first.
Portez le coup de grâce. 5 sur 5.
Now, if you don't kill him here, we might be screwed. That's close. We need 2 more damage and to not run out into... 38's not good enough. could take the 240s. This guy needs to die or Necro's dead. Just flat out. Trying to think of how we accomplish that. Because there is no cover. Well, we could get into that cover, but can Leah get into that cover? Of course Leah can. Leah, when we get back to base, you have so much explaining to do. Pico can't fire. Okay, Pixie. We got a lot riding on this shot. And you never disappoint me, Pixie. You never disappoint me.
Burning through ammo fast.
That's okay. Alright. Can we give this guy something to think about? Yes, we can. Alright. Alright, Leah, you're running up on the line here. I don't even care. Your job is to just get in close to this guy. Ugh, Megatron. We're gonna save you. Don't you worry. We're gonna make sure this guy can't go anywhere. Overwatch, regenerating health. Can you get a shot? You could shred.
Going hot.
Don't fuck this one up. Okay. So he should be shredded now. Maybe. Maybe he's shredded now. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed that that is out of range. We haven't got a lot we can do here. Wait a minute. Yeah, we do. Can you hit him with a flashbang? I'm seeing a little bit of red here. Yes, I do. Hit him with a flashbang. Come on. Disoriented. Okay. No more Overwatch for you. Now, can I get somebody into position to shoot the hell out of you? Kind of. It would have to come down to a double shot from Blumpus. Well, we can run Pico up, and that's a grenade next turn. This is going to have to be a double shot. It's going to have to be an Overwatch. We're going to lose Megatron to a war of attrition against a goddamn outsider. I've only got one chance right now to get into position.
On my way.
You better be able to see him from here. Of course you can't. Shit. There is no cover I can take. Truly, there's none. He's gonna fire. He's gonna miss. Live for one more turn, Meg. Come on. Nope. Oh, Megatron. That was the minimum number of turns I had to save Megatron. All because I stood him out in the open. The minimum number of turns. Necro doesn't have run and gun. Leah,
To that location.
you have a job to do. That's a good start.
Vamos.
35. Yeah, I don't even blame you for missing that.
Getting it done.
We gotta pile all damage onto these outsiders right now. Don't miss. Good.
Got no ammo.
You know what? Huh. I should have Pico grenade, Leah, but I'm not going to do that because I am not a vengeful commander. Even though I sound like one right now, I am not a vengeful commander. Pico, finish this off for us.
Operational objectives completed.
Okay, that was Operation Defiant Crone. The good news, we've cleared our first raider. The bad news, we've also cleared Megatron. That sucks. Just everything was going great until that rocket, and the real reason why Megatron got killed was a sort of dumb move on my part by leaving Megatron out in the open. I gotta remember to kind of slow my brain down a little bit when things go wrong. That death probably could have been prevented, but we've completed the mission. Let's go home and bury our dead again. I hope this trend ends soon, because you know, it's really kind of heartbreaking, especially since we were just planning out what to do with Megatron. Let's go back to base. Okay, well, we're gonna take the good with the bad. The bad, rest in peace, Lance Corporal Megatron. The good, we've got Lance Corporal Blumpus and Lance Corporal Pico. So Pico, I'm thinking Pico's gonna be our smoke grenades engineer. I'll think about it for a minute, but Sean Devlin is our sapper engineer. We just got Drew Smith up. I think Drew Smith is also going to be a sapper engineer. So let's start building a smoke grenades engineer. Pico, welcome to being a support smoke grenades engineer. Blumpus, we need another Overwatchy, covery, fiery infantry. TS and Violet are both going the realm of like battle rifle infantry, so you know, all crit all the time. So let's go for another covering fire infantry. Blumpus and Van Dorn will be our two sort of support lockdown people. And everybody else, we've got fatigues, and we've got a very wounded necrogenic, 33 days. So that's the bad. Wounded for 33, and a KIA in Megatron. But we've got 3 Thin Man corpses, 7 drone wrecks, a significant amount of alloy and Illyrium, some weapon fragments, a significant amount of meld. And you know, like, I think we probably could have gotten out of that with some non-damaged flight computers if it weren't for that rocket. But damaged components have their use, and that use is the gray market. I promise I will start being funnier again as soon as I stop losing soldiers. As soon as I stop losing soldiers, that will be a thing. Okay. Well, that was that. Let's start some scanning. And that wasn't long.
Commander, we're receiving several urgent requests for assistance. There are abductions in progress at each marked site on the hologlobe.
We've got a light abduction in Brazil. We got 8 hours to respond to it. And we don't have a lot in the way of soldiers. We might have to fatigue somebody for this one. We've only got 8 hours to respond. And nobody that can come back within that time. So next mission is going to be a lot of rookies, and next mission is going to be a lot of risk. We might fatigue somebody. We'll see. But for now, I hate to keep coming back here. I really do. Lance Corporal Megatron, we salute your service to the XCOM project. You bravely, boldly sacrificed your own personal safety in order to throw the smoke grenade that most likely prevented the death of Necrogenic. We honor your sacrifice. I, as a commander, feel responsible for your death because there was probably a way that I could have gotten you into cover or at least out of line of sight and still thrown that smoke grenade. And I vow to learn from my mistakes. If you liked this episode, if you would like to honor the memory of Megatron, please click the like button. If you would like to see how the war effort goes, please consider subscribing to the channel. We will see you on the next operation, and it's going to be a complex one, so let's hope we're not coming back to this memorial after that one.